Welcome everybody to the Saturday Night Syndicate Cup Series on from Original Rebels Racing League on Intensity Broadcast. I'm Eddie Smith, and this is the 30-minute too early Bristol Dirt 250 thing tonight. Tonight we're taking the Next Gen Cup cars out on the track at Bristol Dirt. Do a little bit of dirt racing on Saturday night. It doesn't get much better than that. As right now we are under warm-up. We've had a couple heats. Apologize if they weren't. They're not going to be on the broadcast. A little bit maybe Patreon-only subscribers will get that. No, I'm just kidding. But we will be here for the feature. 60 laps in the feature tonight. And see who takes home this win in dirt. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight as we check out the track. Looks nice and good and ready to go. Going to start the race on 1% wear. Hopefully we have a little bit better green flag runs. It's going to be tough, I think, but we had a lot of drivers in the ARCA series last night. Turned out to be a lot of cautions, so we'll see if that changes tonight as we get ready to grid up. Eric Burkhalter takes the top spot with Daniel D. Cunningham in second. Garrett Kinder starting third. Starting fourth, Steve Loving. Starting fifth, Jonah Colbert. Starting sixth, Brandon Pollock. Starting seventh, Jesse Necula. Starting eighth, Chuck Pegleg Phelps. Starting ninth, Cameron Combs. Starting 10th, Josh Oswald. Starting 11th, Brandon Wallace. Starting 12th, Aaron Adcock. Starting 13th, Josh Lokenvitz. Starting 14th, William Griffith. And starting 15th, Ryan Huff. So 15 drivers tonight ready to hit the track and get this thing underway as everybody's looking to get gridded up right now. And your Chuck Pegleg Pole Award winner is Eric Burkhalter. So congratulations to him. He's got to be ecstatic. He's been trying to get one of these dirt wins. Had a good car last night, just could not get it done with all the cautions. And actually got into a wreck there at the end. So, man, if you're going to pick somebody that's starting on the front row. And that 71 is somebody that I'm going to be watching all race long to see how he gets that dirt affliction, aptly named Ford Mustang GT into victory lane. So, long awaited. Hopefully he can get it done, but he's going to have a lot of folks breathing down his neck. Some guys who are asphalt racers, and then you got some guys who really take to dirt. So we're going to see how everybody does tonight. It's always fun to throw some guys in some situations they're not used to and see how they handle it. So it'll be a lot of fun tonight. So just strap in. 60 laps, not going to be a long one. I'm pretty sure last night caution laps did count, so would assume it being pretty dang similar. Getting ready to go green. We're calling it to rub some dirt on it, 250. And I imagine there's going to be a lot of bumps and bruises. It's going to need some of that. All right, pace car is off. 60 laps to get it done. Who's going to take home this win? Green flag is out. Let's see how these next-gen cars handle the dirt. So far, so good. The front 3, 4, 5 get through with no issues. Go back through the field where we got the Hornet's Nest. These guys are trying to situate themselves. It'll be very difficult. Got Brandon Pollock in the wall already. As we go up front, got a battle for the lead. 13 already starting to put a little pressure on the 71 here. See him working sort of that middle line, kind of the bottom, I guess. See him just slinging that thing in there. Already a little bit of dirt on that 13 right front. This is some great shots as Eric and Kinder are side by side for the lead. And Garrett's going to pull the slider off. And so move Eric Burkhalter back to second, but he's not going to quit. He's going to go back by him on the inside, going to try to pull a slider back on him. And, man, what great action as these guys are battling it out for the lead, not willing to give up that position. Passing is a premium. You want to hold on to that top spot if you can. Eric Burkhalter showing his strength, takes the lead back. And what'll be interesting to see if we can go green a long time. You see Garrett get a little bit out of shape there. If we go green, we'll see that track change, and we'll see how these drivers really deal with that track change there. As the grooves they run start to slick up a little bit, you got to move up, find that grip. Eric already starting to put cars a lap down. Cameron Combs, something happened to him on the start, and he has dropped back and was actually in the pits for a little bit. So no fast repairs. So you have to be careful. You'll be out of it pretty quickly if you're not careful tonight. It seems like when you wreck on the dirt, you do it spectacularly. Matt Clemens, tell me how the stream looks, brother. How's it look? Everything looking good, nice and smooth. All right, Garrett Kinder starting to run the 71 back down. We go on board with him, see what it looks like from point of view. What does it take to get around this track? They make it look easy, but I can tell you there's a lot going on right here. Just working the throttle, the steering, just trying to do whatever you can to get grip. Oh, William Griffin gets a little out of shape there, gets out of the groove, gets in the wall a little bit. As lap traffic going to be an issue here, as Eric Burkhalter is really doing a great job. You start seeing that slick, and we'll go on board with Eric on the nose cam, and that way you can kind of see this slick. You see down there, see that reflective part? That's where it gets real slick. So you have to try to put your tires where that's not, where it ain't, as some might say. So you see that right there into the groove. So he's driving into it and just slide. You lose so much grip. So you have to kind of work around that as the race goes on. That line's going to move. The top side is going to gain a little bit of grip, and you'll start to see guys sort of mosey on. Oh, somebody around there. I believe that was Aaron Adcock. Turned the wrong way. So first caution of the night on lap 13 of 60. Thought this race was gonna fly by. There was a rarity for the Cup Series, which usually goes extremely long. But Aaron Adcock with a lot of damage. Let's go back and see what happened to him. Gets that thing yawed way out and then got down to the bottom and it just spun out. It's a lot of damage. He must have already gotten into the wall. So just a little tap on the inside wall, but man, that car just went around quick. But 13 laps under green already, kind of showing what everybody's got. And so far, Eric, with that pole position, has really showed his hand and how strong he is. Garrett goes up there and passes him, but next turn, Eric takes it right back. Eric Burkhalter, kind of the Boris Said of dirt track racing. He'll come in and just whoop some butt. Brandon Pollock shows he's crashing, but no, he's good. Not much change has happened in the field after 13 laps. Brandon Wallace has made some contact with the wall on the outside, looks like, on that right side. Definitely see a little bit of little scrape on that right side. But he's already made up 3 spots. Josh Lokovitz has made up spots as well. So some guys able to make a few passes, but not a whole lot of movement just yet. And you really start to see that middle line, that start to see that track really get slick as we're on board with Chuck Pegleg Phelps. As we watch going down in the corner and just see what this track looks like. As you know, you have to be careful. Like right now, right in the slick, though, this area right here just has little to no grip. You can still drive on it, and you can make it work. Just gonna be faster elsewhere. So guys are gonna have to be able to adapt and move around as needed. We are getting ready to go back green. Eric Burkhalter with the lead. Daniel Cunningham surprised me last night in the ARCA series, really showing a lot of strength in the dirt. So he's a sneaky guy. He'll get over there and just kind of pretend like he ain't fast, and all of a sudden, coming down to the end, there he is. So we'll see what he's got. They're side by side. Eric going to have the advantage. Maybe not the best start, but the 13 gets a little bit into the wall. He's going to be out of the groove there. That's going to give Eric a big gap here to start the race. Steve Loving working on the outside of Daniel Cunningham. Daniel drives it down to the corner, able to make up a ton of time on the 27. He's able to grab that spot back. Let's go back here. Look at Chuck Pegleg Phelps. Got the 99, the 17, the 75, the 31 all right on top of each other. As the 84, Jesse Nekula, gets a little bit out of shape. It's going to allow the 31 to get her wound up on the top side. Nekula struggling just a little bit. Great little battle here. Nekula able to get it wound back up, but Jonah really making that top side work all right. Losing a little bit of time off the corner, getting that high, but I think if he gets used to that as the race goes on, I think it'll be faster and faster, and I think that'll come in and he'll have already worked on that. See the 99 get into the wall. Let's go back up front, see what the lead looks like. Eric with still a decent half a second lead. Garrett Kinder just a little bit faster there. We watch the relative here, see as they Kinder tries to reel him in. Eric really out of the groove there. It's going to allow Kinder to get right to his back bumper. He's going to look down to the bottom side. Eric's really trying to make that cushion work. Like I said, I think it'll be good towards the end of the race, but right now, Eric in trouble as Garrett is making that bottom side really work well and is able to pass him with no issue. So I think you're gonna see Eric see that and try to adjust a little bit, because really Garrett made it look really easy. Oh, they're going to get into each other. Garrett Kinder going to go up into the wall. They touch. Sort of a body slam here for the lead. Obviously not on purpose, but if you're 13, you hate to see that. But they stay in it. That's part of it. I mean, you're not going to get out here on the dirt sliding sideways like this and not get old. Garrett Kinder's going to get a little out of shape there. Trying to save it. Going to lose a few spots, though. But you're not going to get out here on the dirt and not make a little bit of contact, especially how well those two are racing there. So, fortunately for Garrett, he's going to get the worst end of it. He's going to drop back a few spots. As Chuck Pegleg spun in the entrance of pit road. What happened? Get it wound back up. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to Chuck. He was running up near the top 5, gets up into the wall. Oh, it gets just way up the track and just loses it. So, no caution though. Guess he was down out of the racing group, so iRacing said we don't need a caution for that. Here in the Syndicate Cup Series, we don't have live race control, so they were nobody there to pull the trigger on it. Check back here, William Griffith trying to track down Brandon Pollock. Griff just, oh my goodness. He got that bad boy out of shape. Got it sideways and got a little bit overcorrected. I can't imagine these cars really drive really well. Let's go on board with William Griffith, see what it looks like. You can see that car just goofy going down the straightaway. So he gets up, Brandon Pollock's getting the wall. You see, he's really making that thing. He's turning to the right and then slinging it to the left going into the corner. You can see that car just wants to kick out on the straightaway, just the way these setups are. He's making it work. That's the best part about dirt. It doesn't seem like it should work. Stuff don't seem right, but you're still able to make passes and get stuff done, so that's a lot of fun. Go back up front, though. Third place, under fire. As soon as I say that, Garrett gets a massive corner there and able to pull a little gap on the 27. 27 not going away as we go up front. 71 going to have to be careful here. Brandon Pollock going a lap down. Cameron Combs, not sure if he's pitted or what. They're trying to find a little bit of gap here, get away from these lap cars. It's like he's going to be able to do that. Daniel Cunningham going to do the same. And wow, Garrett Kinder drives it down into the corner, going to get into the side of Cameron Combs. They look like these things ain't handling worth shit. That 13 looks a little bit rough. But, oh no! Steve Loving, did he hit the barrels? What happened there? Hits that commitment cone and woo! Oh, he did get a little bit of it. That's going to hurt. Let's go on board with it. See that again. That was almost calamities. He almost put a little bit of water on the track. Oh man, he does get a good little lick on it. That's gonna hurt him. Let's see what it looks like now. Did you see that track? You just see how slick it is. Guys are gonna be looking all over the place. Grip is, oh my goodness, we got a mess up here in front of. Yeah, guys are just not reacting to this slick. You see how they're driving right in the middle of it. Man, you just do not want to be there. You want to put that left front tire down below it or that right rear above it. One of the two, and you see these guys just making it happen. Oh my goodness, and the leader has some sort of issue. Daniel Cunningham has gone to the lead. Eric Burkhalter, what happened? He's spinning. 71, and he gets clobbered again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened? Take my eyes off the lead for one dang second. Let's see what happened. We'll go back here. He was already in the wall. Like Daniel Cunningham was putting a little pressure on him. Everything looks good here. Looks like Daniel gonna try to get the spot here. He gets really sideways in that slick. And his, cock sideways, overcorrects a little bit, gets into the wall. Everything looks good from here, though. Not real sure. Oh, Cameron Combs just slides in, and that was all she wrote there. Woo. Well, I know that's frustrating for the 71. leading the race, and just man, everything was fine, just a little bit out of shape. Everything was good, and then contact with the 15 sends him over the edge. I don't know. Do we have fast repairs tonight? Because 71 is looking good now. I'll tell you what, let's bring somebody up into the booth. Who do we want to bring? Let's bring Griff up into the booth. Hey, Griff, this is Eddie in the booth. You got me?
What's up, Eddie? Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Well, hey. Looks like it's a lot of fun out there. What's it like from your point of view?
That's exactly that, man. It's a lot of fun. It's a little tough. Track's really slicked off, so it's just a lot of wheeling.
Well, tell me what's the fast repair situation here? I've seen some guys go in and get it fixed. Do we have fast repairs?
Yeah, there's one. So they've already used them. Hopefully they stay good for the rest of the time.
Well, all right. What you got to do to get up front?
Not getting a situation to use that fast repair.
There you go. All right, man. Well, good luck. We'll let you go. Thanks for talking to
thanks, Eddie.
All right, that's William Griffith. So we do have a fast repair, so that's good for Eric. He's going to be the last car on the lead lap. Going to have a little bit of work to do, but he is going to be, man, he's going to be moving. So I can't wait to watch the 71 move up through the field. We're going to go ahead and give out our best paint scheme as we're getting ready to go green. But, man, I sure do love this Wall Trip Brewery car. He's got a whole set of them. You already know who they were painted by. But it wasn't Smil Designs, but that's who's going to sponsor it. Smil Race Designs, best paint of the night. Definitely going to go here to Jesse Necula. That joker is good looking. I like it. All right, getting ready to go green, though. Best paint of the night out of the way. And if your paint looks like the best paint, you may not be driving hard enough. So, Jesse, get out there and sling some dirt, man. Get ready. We're going green. Daniel Cunningham takes over the lead. Like I said, sneaky fast Daniel. Duty shoot there. He's going to be holding off that strong charging Kinder Farmer Rex 13 machine, though, as Kinder not afraid to wheel these cars. As Jonah Colbert, self-proclaimed bad at dirt, finding his way into the, it gets a little bit out of shape, going to grab the wall a little bit. It's going to lose third place, can't get it off, finally does. As we watch the 71 here going 3 wide. Chuck Pegleg Phelps, though, is crashed. We're still under green, and Griff and Chuck are both out. My goodness, or wrecked, excuse me, not out. What happened to these two? Tough deal there. We are under caution. I thought we were still under green, so we'll go back and watch that just one more time. Try to get an idea of what happened. You see Chuck just right in the middle of that slick, and he's just gets really sideways. Get a little bump there from the 99, and then it has to come down a lane. Just that slick, just not able to get any grip. Really nowhere for the 12 to go there. We'll actually go on board Griff and see what it looked like from his point of view. Just not anywhere to go as Chuck gets a little bit out of shape there, and they go down and bounce off the barrels. Chuck looks like he was stuck on the wall. I don't know if he had to. Oh, he's able to get it off and takes it into pit road. So, whew. Get a little messy. Eric Burkhalter, little Eric check, a Burt check. He's able to get up into 6th place. I expect to see him moving forward with that brand new car. But not a lot of time to get that done, though. Only 12 laps to go, and we got a few laps more under caution, so probably about a 10-lap shootout. And I think it's still anybody's race. I don't think anybody has really set themselves apart. Eric early on looked really, really strong. He's got a brand new car. You know, I would imagine, you know, a new set of tires may help a little bit. I don't know how much. I don't know anything about next gen on dirt, and I don't think anybody does. So only the drivers who have taken tires know if it's any count. So we'll see what the 71 can do with a brand new car. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my money, I don't know. If I had to pick anybody right now, I got a hard time picking. 71, if he can get through the traffic, he's going to be pretty strong. The 13 is really hard to pick against. Daniel, though, man, he is, man, he's really clean. He's smooth. He doesn't make a whole lot of mistakes. And a lot of times that's all you need to win a race. And he seems to have plenty of speed on the dirt. So a lot that can happen here. But that Coke Zero car back there, kind of lurking, kind of blended in with the slick there. He may be able to steal one as well. So not a lot of time to do it, though. Getting ready to go back green. You can see that slick on the track is widened way out. There's almost no grip left. And if you're going to find it, you really got to search for it in the corner. You see that shiny part, that lets you know that your car is going to be slipping and sliding like what we saw with Chuck there. And right there, it's just, there is no grip. You see Kinder in the top line running outside of that slick. We're going to see who's able to make it work here. Cunningham doesn't get a great start, though. I mean, his rear tires were in that slick stuff. Let's see if he's hang on to it. Garrett Kinder's got it wound up on the top side. Let's see what Daniel Cunningham can do here. They're side by side for the lead. 9 laps to go. Cunningham drives it deep into the corner. Going to slide up in front of 13 of Garrett Kinder. Don't look now. That 71 machine is working on the inside. And he's going to go 3 wide. Oh, backs out of it. Didn't want to clobber the other two, but he's going to get a little bit of help here as Jesse Nekula goes into the wall. So the 71, we stay green. No yellow just yet. Daniel Cunningham with a big gap here, but here he is, a 71 machine. Fast repair gone. Caution is out. His grip goes around. Damn, he hit the barrels again. Griff sort of did the same thing that happened to Chuck. Comes down the track. 23, Aaron Adcock was there. And so he goes around and brings out caution. Man, I hate to see that caution. I really wanted to see it play out there. As I would imagine going green for the rest of the way is going to be tough. Probably going to have a green-white checker. We got 2 of those here in this series. So I'd imagine by the time it all settles up here. Eric Burkhalter was moving, taking it 3 wide, trying to get back up to the front. It may be a good thing for him that this caution came out. He's able to kind of get reset. He's going to start behind the leader, which can be advantageous. So watch out for that 71 as we see Josh Lokovitz going around the field, getting his lap back, the lucky dog. Well, let's check and see where everybody's at. Daniel Cunningham obviously in the lead. Garrett Kinder in second. Eric Burkhalter third. Steve Loving hanging around that 4th spot. He started there and he's currently running there. Hasn't really moved. Josh Oswald though, car looking real rough, but he is made up 5 spots. He's definitely the biggest mover so far. We'll see if it ends that way. But he definitely knows his way around dirt. Jesse Nekula, he kind of was pointed the wrong way at some point, but still running 6th. Brandon Pollock missing entire hood and front bumper. Got to watch those temps. Running 8th, Brandon Wallace. And Jonah Colbert, I didn't see what happened to him. There's so much stuff going on that Jonah was up there running in third and fell back. He's currently running ninth. Josh Lokovitz in 10th. Griff running in 11th, a lap down. Cameron Combs a lap down. Aaron Adcock, saw him involved in that last incident. Chuck, he is already out. I guess the car been on pit road for about 6 minutes, so definitely struggling to get that car fixed up. But first green-white checkered of the night. No surprise that we would get one of those. Been a good race. Kind of wish it was a little bit longer. I'm not gonna lie, but all these dirt races I kind of wish had been a little bit longer, as they've had some really good racing. Lights are out on the pace truck, gonna get ready to go back green. Green, white, checkered. It's gonna be wild. There's gonna be sliders aplenty. Ratchet Miller shows up at the perfect time. The green, white, checkered 13 on the outside of the front row. That 54 has been really, really strong. That last time he didn't get a good restart on the bottom, being that the bottom that he's driving in right now is extremely slick. Let's see how he does this time. He's able to get that thing wound up, and no, he's not able to. Garrett Kinder is there. Let's see what they do going down into turn one. Burkhalter slides it up in front of Steve Loving. Let's see what they can do as the two leaders are banging off the doors of each other. Daniel Cunningham showing a lot of strength. He does a little slide job up in front of Garrett Kinder. Just no grip there as Garrett Kinder gets a little bit out of shape. White flag is out. Eric Burkhalter goes down to the inside, move him up to second as Garrett Kinder in the wall. Does Eric have enough time? Doesn't look like it. Looks like Daniel Cunningham going to take the win. The checker flag. Daniel Cunningham wins. The Rub Some Dirt on at 250 with a great run. Eric Burkhalter comes home in second place. No, he's going to be slightly disappointed. Definitely had enough to maybe get up there and take that win, but good recovery by him after that incident. Being able to recover and get back up to second. Great run there. It was a really fun race to watch. And Steve Loving comes home in third place. So, man, this felt like it was too short. I know normally these races last forever on the Syndicate Cup Series, but I think we ran the heats a little bit earlier than normal. Normal start times, and the race was only 60 laps, so feel like I want one more. Rack them up and do it one more time, I say. Well, all right, well, let's have the let's give out some awards. Let's talk about who was the best mover. Josh Oswald was your biggest mover of the race, so he's going to be our Ray Cobb Hard Charger, up 5 spots, started 10th, finished in the top 5, so good run by him. P&J Hard Luck Award, definitely going to go to Chuck Pegleg Phelps. I know he's not going to be happy to hear that, but man, he was having a good run and kind of got caught up in some couple stuff. Got in that slick and got hit again and ended up on pit road. So definitely 14th is not a good representation of how well Chuck drove tonight. So let's go ahead and get into the Chappie Edits interviews. We bring Steve up into the booth. Steve, is Eddie in the booth? You got me?
Hey, what's up, Eddie?
Well, man, that was a wild short, man. I felt like I'm wanting, kind of left me wanting more. That track was getting a little blown out there at the end, but talk to me about your race. You started fourth and pretty much ran fourth all race, and then there at the end was able to grab third. Talk about your race, man. How'd it go?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Typical for dirt, track state changes, every 5 or 10 laps. Got pretty greasy, icy at the end. Just had to take it easy and really nurse the throttle, but had a great time. And like you, I kind of feel like I'll need some more. I want to go 100.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, 60 is all we had, and at the end there, on that restart, I mean, you were having to fight off Eric, who was really moving his way up through there. I mean, was there enough grip, enough track to try to track down the 54? It just seemed like it was just going to be so tough to run somebody down.
Yeah, I don't think I can run him down. You were almost banking on him to make a mistake. Before that caution came out, Eric did a fantastic move, making it 3 wide, made me the meat of the sandwich. Had to kind of babysit the corner so I wouldn't bump him or anything. And I think Necula was up high. I don't know if I touched him or if he just freaked out, but Eric and I got through. I thought I had a chance to pass Eric at the end, but got real close to him. Didn't want to push it and tap him and have us wreck with like 1 to go. That's just not good. So figured I'd rather just take third than eighth.
Well, third place is pretty damn good, especially on dirt. I take third place any day. So congratulations, man. Third place. Give me them sponsors. Tell me who you want to thank. Shout out your wife. Don't forget her.
Yeah, always. Definitely thank my wife for putting up with me for doing this. JC Motorsports for the support, you for the broadcast, League for putting on a great show, great event, Seth for hosting, and having a blue screen and being able to recover from it, Coke Zero for keeping me fueled up, and Verizon for keeping me from blinking.
Well, hell yeah. Well, congratulations, man, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Third place. All right, let's bring in Eric Burkhalter. Can't wait to talk to him. Third affliction driver, Eric Burkhalter, the Zayden booth. Got me.
What's up, Eddie?
Well, man, I tell you what, I don't know how you're feeling. You can tell me, but you up there leading a bunch of laps, got into an incident, had to go in and get a fast break, came out and come back to finish second. Man, I mean, you showed a lot of strength tonight. Tell me about your race.
Yeah, I stepped on it. Was trying different things. These cars they won't catch the cushion. So it just jumps the cushion, and when it did, it just kept shoving me down the track, and I had my hands full trying to catch it. That happened to me a few times, and kind of got settled down, and then I got into it with a lap car, which, they're no hard feelings anywhere. We were all running hard, and these guys, most of them don't run dirt very much, so I think everybody did a really good job. Went to the back, and I was on a mission.
Well, I mean, I think everybody's going to feel this way. The race just wasn't daggum long enough. And I think if you had probably maybe a few more laps, you could have tracked down Daniel. Maybe I think your car was definitely fast enough at the end. Your last couple laps, you were three tenths faster than anybody else on the track. So definitely we're scooting there. Just kind of ran out of time. But man, I got to tell you, driving up through the field, especially on a track that was pretty much blown out, and getting back to second place, man, that was still a hell of a drive. So congratulations to you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, just a few more laps, you would have had them, man. I tell you.
I could have got there, but man, Daniel, I can't take anything from Daniel. He was just Mr. Smooth and consistent all night, and no doubt in my mind I could have got there, but I can't say that I would have got around him because I didn't want to. I wouldn't push it to try to. I wouldn't wreck anybody on purpose by any means to win it. So I'm gonna give him all the props in the world on the win.
Well, hell yeah. Well, all right, man. Well, second place, man, still a damn good drive. I mean, who's your shout outs? Who you got to thank? Who do you owe money to? Tell me who you got.
Man, got to give shout outs to Dirt Affliction guys. Y'all for, or you for broadcasting this. Definitely one of my favorite broadcasters to watch. And then I got to give you and Jonah props for helping me out on the asphalt side of things because you guys are fast and you know what you're doing. All the series sponsors, Burkhalter Recycling and Demolition, uh, everybody tonight for putting on a hell of a race.
Well, hell yeah. Well, I got to say, I mean, even though my teammates were all around you, I was kind of pulling for you tonight, man. So glad to see you able to get that second place, and hopefully we get you one before this week's over with. So good run tonight, man. Second place, awesome, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it, bud.
There you have it, second place. Eric Burkhalter, Dirt Affliction, aptly named for sure. Daniel Cunningham, though, is your winner. Let's bring him up in the booth. Daniel, it's Eddie.
Hey, I got you, Eddie.
What's going on, dude? Shoot. Well, man, I tell you, man, you have surprised the hell out of me on dirt. I don't know if you've been practicing all week or what, but I don't really, if I was gonna look at a field and say who's my dirt drivers before this week, I wouldn't have said your name at all. I'd clumped you in with the rest of the JC Motorsports crew and said we're asphalt only. But I tell you what, man, you have really impressed me on dirt, and you were really, really fast last night, and you were really fast tonight. Being smooth, some guys are driving wild all over the place, but you were able to, man, just keep the car clean. And right there when it counted, didn't make any mistakes and was able to get the lead. Tell me about your race, man. What did you see? How did you feel about it?
Man, I surprised the hell out of myself.
Didn't
I
know
like you.
didn't know you had it in you.
No, I really didn't. Like I honestly, I'm same as you. I definitely would not have lumped myself in with the dirt racer category. I think it does help a little bit that these cars don't drive anything like traditional dirt cars. They don't drive like a sprint car or late model or anything like that. So, and there is a lot that carries over. I haven't really run those a whole lot, so I mean, maybe that's to my advantage in these. But honestly, I've been trying to practice. I just wanted to come out and not look stupid and put the car in the fence a bunch of times tonight. And I definitely learned a lot from watching Burkhalter and Kinder when they were battling at the beginning of the race, just seeing how they were driving the track, how were they pitching it in, just really just trying to go to school behind them and learn everything I can behind them. It definitely helped out for the rest of the race for sure.
Well, I mean, as the track started changing, I mean, what did you have to do in the car to kind of keep up with it? I mean, were you running sort of the middle to start with, and did you move up, move around any? Where did you find speed as the track started to go away?
I never really ran the upper high groove at all, like during practice, or I mean, I ran a little bit in practice. It just didn't seem like it had the speed there for the way I was driving the car. Um, One and two, for whatever reason, every time I've driven this, the track just blows out before three and four does on that side. So one and two, I was definitely off throttle a lot more, using the brake a little bit going into the turn to set the car and get it to rotate instead of trying to use the throttle for it. It seemed to help a lot there. I gave up a little bit on entry, but seemed like I got a little bit better drive off. Three and four, I could keep in the throttle a lot more and kind of run that middle groove. So it's definitely even though I don't know how it looked on the broadcast, but definitely drove completely different on each side of the track.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun. So I keep getting the fun looking races to broadcast, and I keep driving in the shitty ones. So I don't know. I need to pick better broadcasts because these races have been a blast. Um, man, congratulations though. What a great win. You definitely earned it. You were definitely, I have to say, the best car on the track tonight. And I mean, surprise, like I said, surprised the hell out of me. But I think as we go on to the next dirt track, I think people will be watching you as maybe somebody to be a little nervous of because you went out there and took it tonight. So
Uh,
congratulations, man. Who you want to thank? Any shout outs? Thank you, mom and them. Don't forget them, okay?
yeah, yeah, appreciate you putting on the broadcast. Like I said, thanks to Kinder and Burkhalter for putting on the show in front of me to start with, and I was definitely able to learn a lot from them and just everybody, all the sponsors that put the show on. And shout out to my wife. She had gallbladder surgery yesterday. She still let me come out and race this weekend. I tried to tell her I could skip, and she's like, "No, go out and race. I'm fine." So shout out to her too, and thanks to Rowdy Energy as always.
Well, all right. Well, that's gross. Thank you, Daniel. Well, there you have it, guys. I mean, short and sweet, right to the point. Gonna be fun to go back and watch this one, I think. But man, dirt has really, man, sometimes a lot of people that don't like it. They get a little nervous about it. Don't really want to. The fields have been a little bit small, but I tell you what, the race is so good. I think if you a little bit nervous about dirt, get out there and try it, man. I think it'll surprise you how much fun it is. It's just a blast to get out there. You don't really in asphalt. There's so much just small movements that you can make. You lose a little bit of speed. I mean, you drive the truck, you drive down in the corner, and you miss the line by just a little bit. If you don't turn or you get on the gas a little bit too soon, you're dug into the track, and you pretty much have to lift, or you're gonna burn your tires up. All this bull crap. You get out in the dirt, man. It's just free. You feel like you're driving down. You're driving in a cornfield or something. Just out there, just kicking her sideways, driving. Driving as hard as you can, using the throttle, doing a lot of counter steering. It's just a blast. So if you ever Make sure you turn your air conditioner on before you do some dirt, because I tell you what, it gets you get that body temp up. But yeah, good race. Like I said, short and sweet. Feel like I need to talk for about 30 more minutes to fill up this time, but we don't do that. We won't do that. But anyway, good race. Want to thank all our sponsors. Of course, the Rebels supporting itself in this series. ORRL Farms. Obviously, want to thank Cebulski Window Tinting, Shappy Edits, Chuck Pegleg Phelps, P&J Motorsports, and all of our other sponsors. Kinder Farm and Ranch for sponsoring. I got to get a better graphic for them. Apologize, guys. Been trying to add some different things, make things a little bit more uniform. We got to get them cows back in some way or another. But all your replays are sponsored by Kinder Farm and Ranch. So, man, good night. Congratulations again to JC Motorsports driver Daniel Cunningham for taking home the win. And we will see y'all next week at Talladega. I don't know how that's going to race, but we'll find out. 94 laps, 50% length. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and pull up the standings and see if we've got an updated standing total after tonight. And Garrett Kender able to extend his lead out by a good margin over Jonah Colbert. Daniel Cunningham jumping up into that third place. And Cameron Combs, Steve Loving rounding out your top five. So point standings real tight. Got a long way to go, but guys doing a great job. So anyway, we'll see y'all later. Tomorrow night, Intensity will have the Outlaw series, which I believe is running at Knoxville, and I'm not really sure where the Rebels are running. They're running some sort of dirt, maybe dirt Bristol, but the Outlaws at Knoxville and the Rebels somewhere on dirt. So y'all come out, watch Josh Hall or Joe Wright. It's usually Josh Hall, but either one of them be in here, and they'll be doing a great job on Intensity Broadcast. I want to thank those guys for letting us use their platform on Saturday nights, and we'll be back on Rebel Racing Network on Monday night for the 87 series. So y'all come on out, watch that too. Thank all y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next week.